Hello again, everyone. Now, I hope you're ready for another episode of Nichijou because, well, I'm suffering to bring it to you because it is one of the hottest days of the year so far, and there doesn't look to be much relent in sight, so I don't have a reprieve from the heat, especially since the only way that I do have to cool down is a fan I've got next to me. No, you're saying, oh, that's fine. And it normally would be, but it's stuck on one setting when it's on, and I'm pretty sure you would hate having to listen to this the entire episode. I know for sure that I won't be comfortable putting up something with that constantly in it. So, I'm going to have to boil. Now, because I'm doing this, I hope you show your appreciation for me and for Nichijou, and leave me a like and comment, everything that you usually do, but also don't forget to share the video around to people that might not have seen it, because I kind of really would appreciate it. And, every little helps, so, yeah. I'm boiling my ass off, so you can do a little to help me, I guess. I don't know why I'm asking you guys for anything. Haven't earned it, so it'd be nice anyway. Well, I'm not going to put it off any longer because it just means I'm going to have to bathe in this ungodly heat for a bit longer. So I'm going to start the episode. And once again, we are starting at this scenery of a tree. Oh, so it's the professor's backyard again. Like how it started in episode 1, I think it was. Was it? Can't remember. Yeah, like that isn't a obvious trap. But he gets a fish out of it, so... He should have seen that the rope was going to catch him off guard. Well, yeah, but you kind of gave it to him, so... And I don't think a cat can take too many responsibilities. I could go for some ice cream. I feel sorry for Sakamoto that he has to justify his existence even though he's just a cat. Wow. That's not quite what he said. He was more thinking about Nano's feelings rather than that she's gonna leave. You really can see that she's a child when her mood shifts so violently. And just how many of her outbursts are crocodile tears. You know, to get what she wants, he throws a little tantrum. Ah, that's the shark chocolate she was on about. Okay. If you want me to keep these intros in, then let me know, because as much as I enjoy them, I don't know how good of a content it is to watch for you guys, seeing them each time. But I guess you can just skip, so... Can't say I remember her name. And do we know that green-haired kid? Okay, there's finally the trap. Yeah, okay. Is she late again today? Heat stroke? Well, she was ill last episode, wasn't it? Is she delirious? If she's, got a fever, then it's probably delirium. I kind of hope there is an amazing trick. Because it's amazing acting if she's not actually ill. Yeah, if she's going through all of this, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's a bit difficult to, pretend now. Unless it's all part of the act, but I don't think that Yuko is that smart. Unless it was just a random bird in her bag for no reason. Which would also make sense for this character. She probably doesn't even realise that it's all gone wrong. I guess that's a benefit. Oh, basically every trick has been, Is she going to end up passing that everywhere? Why is this being animated so... Like, the entire budget went onto her sneeze. Okay. Or is that an extension of the card trick thing? And she couldn't even accomplish that. Okay. Yeah, just bury her now. Give her a Viking funeral. Just put her on a boat and set fire to it. Yeah, she wasn't talking to Sakamoto. Mainly because Sakamoto doesn't ask for unnecessary ingredients and additions to the shopping. What income do they have? Of course. Add shark and she's basically interested immediately. Sure you are. Plus, does Sakamoto eat cake? Pretty much, you got to stand firm. And now, how does she react to this situation? So far, so good. You see, it's both really good and quite I mean, obviously you can't just give in. And of course, I mean, just leaving children like that and walking off can be quite unacceptable, but under the right circumstances, it is the the correct course of action. And I actually missed a part of what Sakamoto was saying. Yeah, because she doesn't have much discipline. Right, okay. Yeah, she has self-control, but only when it's... only for when it's trying to get something that she wants. Which is kind of like the inverse of what this Sakamoto was talking about. Now, how did she achieve that? Is it the wrong test? Like someone else's? Now, that's the action of a guilty party. Was she... Okay. And copying someone else's... You see, if it was any other student, I'd say, yeah, they can just achieve it. And she's amazed that she managed to get anything, like, over a 40 or something. It's like they're really... they're really pushing the boat out on what they're attempting with these episodes recently. Like, rather than just the standard over emphasis on emotion and shock and whatnot, it's like, oh no, we've got slow-mo. Oh yeah. He didn't die after eating the mud. One of the few pleasures he has left in his life. I wonder why he's asking. And is he talking about the stamp that gets issued to everyone? Because I'm pretty sure he isn't talking like about how, like, I've got a family crest of arms or coat of arms, which is probably not something I should probably admit, but you know, whatever. I don't know if it's actually correct or not. It's just one of those things that random family members have found. You know, that's not usually how the human body works. Wow. I know the weather can get pretty funky, but is Japan known for like tornadoes and stuff? I don't know. I know there's earthquakes every now and again. Everything's a shark, even her blanket. Is she going to Sakamoto? Or no, she's getting in bed with her. Huh. Well, just remove it. We've already seen that it can be removed. Well, that's just mean. And the sideways glance back at Sakamoto to put him in his place. Does she need to use the bathroom? She's asleep. She's not really listening. What, and disturb the cat? It's treasonous. I wonder what dream she's having. Borscht. You see, this is one of the times where the professor is annoying, but for a genuine reason. Although, yeah, just go by herself is the actual answer. It's fine, just switch beds. Yeah, it's not like it's thundering right now. Unfortunately, I know people like this. And it doesn't stop at childhood, unfortunately. Luckily, I don't have to put up with any of that bullshit. But is she gonna actually realise what he's doing? He was trying to be chivalrous here. Well, she doesn't really have any other choice, does she? Is this how they're going to intertwine the two storylines? Well, obviously that's not what she... Sakamoto is still frozen after being rejected. Well, I didn't think he'd be like petrified. Not in the in the term of being scared. Petrified is in stone. Yeah, exactly. What? Who's going to be out there banging? Yeah, I guess the amount of spirits and stuff in the world. Well, in Japanese culture. So the professor's just generally scared of the weather. And Nano is actually afraid of thunder. Wow, the power dynamic has really shifted here. Can't you just, wait outside the door? Well. Ah. Kind of coming out of nowhere if you're Nano, but it kind of shows that the press is trying to grow and not be such a child. She doesn't need to use the bathroom anymore, does she? Yeah. Yeah. And if that, I can't think of the word now, but that rain pouring was kind of showing what you'd had to imagine. Yeah, I suppose it depends on the time frame and what you're planning for. She's so pleased with herself. You know it's going to be taken away soon. Like he marked it wrong or something. You see, you should be pleased for her, but it is so... Yeah. If it's... Oh, the average was... Yeah. So she did well for once, but everyone did well. Nice. Did it explain that she was ill or not? It's one of those things where it just, yeah, don't need to explain it. Trip or stand on Sakamoto? But she's launching herself at him. That... If it wasn't a child, that's nigh on animal cruelty. Okay. What's brought this on? And why is she okay with it all of a sudden? What's her plan? Yeah. Yeah. Is she gonna go with her or? Yeah, there's obviously a... Yeah, but it also means that you're gonna run out of snacks, and then what are you gonna do? Why is she so against removing the key? Has it got a hole in the back so that the key can be in it? She is quite grateful. Is she going to feel bad about the ulterior motive? You see, I actually feel bad for Sakamoto a lot of the time, having to be in this household. If he is sentient, why does he put up with it? And another day passes peacefully. Well, okay then. You see, there are lots of moments where it seems like the professor is growing as a character, even though, you know, there's ulterior motives and she's still a child. And we're not going to see like a massive character shift from any of these characters because it's not one of them shows. But it is moving along, and it's being a quote unquote realistic slice of life kind of. Not much happens. It's just a day-to-day existence. But because it is a exaggerated reality, let's call it that, these kind of things happen. I am curious as to why she refuses to remove the key, even though we know it can be. There wasn't any Mai in this episode. It was quite a professor in Nano. whatever the word is, dominated. I should really make a prediction about what's going to talk at the end of episodes, shouldn't I? I wouldn't have chosen the little string of flags. There we go. I'm not entirely sure what I would have chosen as the talking point of this episode. Maybe the dove or the little cane of flowers. I'm trying to think of something in the professor's, storyline, but other than shark chocolates, there's not much that really stood out. Maybe the uniform, or the bit of fish that Sakamoto ate. But none of them. It was the little string of flags. Anyway, so that was a nice little detour of bollocks. Yeah, this was just a nice, happy episode. Nothing too stupid happened other than Yuko being ill, coming into school, and failing to produce any sort of decent magic tricks. Getting a good score on the test for once. But because the class average was so high, it meant nothing. We knew it would go wrong. We knew something was there, but we just didn't know what it would have been. This is, I think, is a good way out. It's just like, well, everyone did well because the test was easy. Which makes it even more jarring that she only got an 80 on an easy test. But after all that, I wouldn't call it gloating, but all the jubilation that she had for scoring so high. Yeah, she kind of deserved to be knocked down a little. That poor girl. It's not really ever going to go right for her, is it? I mean, she can't even order a meal in a restaurant without it going wrong. So. But yes, that was episode 13 of Nichijou, and but I've said it before, I'll probably say it again at some point, it's just fun, light-hearted, doesn't take anything seriously, I don't feel as though anything is almost, like, the canon of it can change on a whim, like, any of Nano's extremities can be anything for any reason because she's a robot and the professor just upgrades her in a sleep or something. Who knows? I'd like to see more of Sakamoto other than just him moaning about everything. Like, he was trying to be nice and genuinely caring for the professor, and then he got shut down. But, that's how life goes. You try and, stick your neck out and help someone, and you just get completely roadblocked and fucked. Which is why I no longer try and help anyone. No, if any of you guys actually were worrying about anything or needed true help, then I'm sure those of us that are here would, actually try and help you, to some degree at least, because I don't think any of you are just arseholes for the sake of being arseholes. At least I haven't seen that so far. So, yeah, I like it. We've got a nice collection here. And, yeah, I'm just getting sidetracked again because it is warm. So rather than ending it, I'm just going off on more tangents. So, episode 13 over with. My reaction is done. It's been nice. I thank you for reaching this far. If you have reached this far, I implore you to like the video and comment down below if you haven't already. And if you want me to stop saying it, then just do it automatically. I know some of you already do. So as soon as the video goes up, I just see barrage of likes going up, and it's like, you couldn't have even watched the episode yet. At least view the content. Although, actually, don't. Give me the likes first, because then you might not like it. That's it now. I need to put the fan back on and not die, because, wow, my top's already clinging to me, because it's, yeah, ugh. Alright. Bet that grossed you out. See you fuckers some other time.